Ooh, good evening, good evening. Sid Deardam is that. Why have we got no sounds? Not moved over to chat, that's why. Good. Try again. Good evening, welcome in everybody. It is the Pro Formers Masters Racing League, round 6. I hope it's round 6. It is round 6, Tier 2's Grand Prix weekend for China. We've got 19 drivers should be lined up. We don't know about that. Sid Deardam, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Welcome. Anyway, we're going to get going very, very shortly. We're in about 7 minutes once all the drivers are in. We've got 9 in already. So we're here at China. Get my notes. After last week's race, as you didn't miss it, there was I will have a quick look because I tend to forget quite easily. Last week's winner, who actually crossed the finish line first, was Twitch McMuffin, but due to penalties and other things and such, the actual winner was F Dead. 2 wins in a row then for F Dead, which means he's taken his charge in the lead to 16 points over Ladus. And then Lucas in 3rd in the championship, which means Ferrari now are on 108 points and Alfa Romeo 104. But yes, we are at China today at the wonderful Shanghai International Circuit. We're just waiting. 13 drivers in at the moment. The first Grand Prix for China was in 2004. Number of laps we're expecting around about 28 laps. The circuit length, I don't know what the circuit length is. I have to have a look at that. The circuit length is... Welcome. Yeah, I'm back again. The circuit length is 3.387 miles. Lap record 1 minute 32.3 by Michael Schumacher all the way back in 2004. I don't know whether that's been beaten yet. Like I say, we're at Shanghai. When was the track built? Shanghai in April 2003 in marshland in the Yading district of Shanghai was earmarked for the Formula One greatness 18 months and around $450 million later. State-of-the-art Shanghai International Circuit was complete. Let's have a look here. 14 drivers in the lobby. When was the first Grand Prix? First Grand Prix, the 2004 season featured 2 new races, one of which was the Chinese Grand Prix. The other one was Bahrain. If either were added to try and stop Ferrari from winning everything, however, it didn't work. Schumacher won in Bahrain, while Rubens Barrichello triumphed in China. Like I said, we've got a 50-minute qualifying starting in around about 5 minutes. 18-minute qualifying, round about 18-minute qualifying. With the race expected. Probably. With the race expected right about 20 past 7. Ferrari International Assistance. That sounds about right. 50% race distance, so we're expecting about 28 laps. Our performance is equal, so it's all down to the car setup of the individual drivers. Starting grid will be as per qualifying. Safety car is on. Collisions are on. Vehicle damage. Full weather is dynamic. It may rain. It may rain in China. Where are we? Park family rules are on, and as always, strict corner cutting stringencies are in effect. So rules and flags are on, and the race starts as manual. Of course, then we've started the parade lap. The first lap will be the parade lap. We're up to 15 drivers and probably expect another 4 more within another 3 minutes. So what's the circuit like? The circuit's pleasing form when seen from the air. It's designed to look like the Chinese symbol for Shang, meaning upwards. Equally pleasing to the drivers in terra firma is a unique start to the lap as the drivers fly into the ever-tightening turns 1 and 2. Right, so what else can we say? Okay. We're going to be here for a little while. 2 DRS detection zones, 1 speed trap. As always, 16 drivers in now. Ready to go as soon as they are. Your money's on Marcus. Marcus could do with some love. Trying to see where Marcus is. Sitting there, 9th on the championship. I've heard a lot of drivers with a lot of confidence for this track. We'll find out. 16 drivers in. 2 minutes to go. Let's see. Who will be the winner? Will it be another whitewash by F Dead? And all the drivers keep clean. Will Lucas make it round? Or will it be another Ferrari red start to finish with Ladus Morris? I don't think he likes the rain though. I do not know what the weather is like. Not privy to that. That's 16 drivers then. About a minute to go. Oh, we've got a new driver in there, Superman Malcott. Mr. Blob, that's a new name as well, but I do recognise that name. Who we got in the moment? We got Morris, obviously, hosting the server. Orangey is in. Superman Malcock, Mr. Blob, Tempo Schwell, Infed Badger, Marcus, Diego, F Dead, Lucas, Tudor Master, Nux, Adus, Luso, Fudge McMuffin, Mr. Big. In at the moment. I think we're probably just waiting on one more driver. But apparently, supposed to be 19 starters. We've got 17 in now. Larson popped in. When we get this started, it'll be 18 a minute qualifying session. May rain, it may not, and welcome back. It's not me. I would run an advert, but I can't. On through. Will China bring some New Year luck? That's actually quite fortuitous. It's Chinese New Year, Year of the Bull. And it's also Valentine's Day, apparently. So happy new Valentine's Chinese Day. Yeah. Trying to cover them all. So tomorrow you get the house contents back. Fair enough. And then it's a case of starting all over again, is it? God, blam. Does that mean your flat's fallen through as well? Year of the Ox, yes. Is let them pay. Like I say, we're just waiting on possibly 2 more drivers. 17 in at the moment. We are running a tad late now. All right. Okay. Seems like we've got a bit of a 5-minute delay. We've got a 5-minute delay. It's been delayed by 5 minutes. What can I tell you? The flat's still on, however, the survey wasn't amazing. There were quite a few things that he's doing. Ooh, ouch. But like I said, we're at China, Shanghai. Why go? Shanghai has expanded itself into one of the world's most dynamic and lively cities since the start of the millennium, making it an awesome F1 tourist stop. The sprawling Pudong district is chock full of hip bars and amazing restaurants. Then when it's time to go racing, just hop on to Shanghai's Metro Line 11 and get off at Shanghai Circuit up 60 minutes later. And yeah, it sounds like it's costing you more money. So where's the best place to watch? We're going to recommend Grandstand K overlooking turns 14 and 15 hairpin, where you'll be in the best seats to watch all the overtaking. Alternatively, head for turn 6, the track's other best passing spot, where Daniel Ricciardo sealed his 2018 win with a brave move on Valtteri Bottas. Problem with the roof, it's late and the bricks are early Victorian, so a different size to modern bricks, I dare say. So, qualifying starts 19:05 local time. Yeah, but now you've got to sell your house again, haven't you? So, who else? We're waiting for Martio. 18 drivers are in then. And I think they're ready and round to go. Fingers crossed, mate. Yeah, that would be expensive. So, have we got... Yes, phase. Oh, phase. Of course. Hello. No idea. They're readying up. They're readying up. Let's go qualifying then. Hopefully. I'm going to replace them anyway. And the chimney belongs to... Half belongs. Right, we've got the countdown starter. 20 seconds then before the start of the qualifying session. I'm going to swap over and you can get rid of my ugly face. Swapping over. Qualifying short. Self. Hopefully. See it. I can. There we go. Yes, they should. I agree with that. Right, let's see. Where have we got? Waiting. Please wait. Okay, we're in. Let's have a look. We got the lap data there. The UI. First drivers. It looks all right. It's a bit misty. Okay, one of the drivers is starting to come out. One of the Mercedes are out on track. It is Superman Malcock. First one out on track. What else we got? Lucas is out. Early start for Lucas. And F-Dead also making an early start. A little bit of wiggling around there. Getting used to the car. Slows down and lets Lucas overtake. I wonder if Lucas is looking forward to a win. He's going to win at some point. It's inevitable. Warming up those tyres. That is a tricky corner to take. Most everybody's out on track, well, apart from Badger, Diego, Lawson, Mr. Blob, Fudge McMuffin, and Nux. Right then, so Lucas kicking off. Last lap. Rather difficult first corner. Swings down and round, and then you have to gradually build up the power again to the top. Left-hander. Bit of a lock up there from Lucas. If he's got F-Dead right behind him. Did you? Or have you? Look at his sector 2 time. 1 second. Get back to that difficult right-hander. The building speed up to the back straight. DRS coming up there. Not using DRS. That's not. He was using DRS. He was a bit late on the DRS. So up towards the final hairpin. Not a hairpin, is it? That's it. And setting a time of 1:32. 1:32. The F dead going even quicker. 1:30.4. F dead. Morris came out, did an exploratory lap and went back in. With only 2 drivers yet to have set a time, or have set a time. Ladus then going second fastest, 1:32.3. Lot of dust on that track. Marcus, 1:32.5. Watch them coming round. Badger on a hot lap. The phase then was 1:32.8. Tempo swell also into the 1:30s, 1:30.863. It was second fastest. Now, so we've got setting a time. Nobody just yet. I'd love to see the reversal of the grid for the top 10. I think that would be, you know, the similar way they do with F2. They reverse the top 10. Drivers to come around. Let's have a look at Badger. What's Badger doing? On the back straight. Was fairly confident. Yeah, from quality to race, yeah. If Hamilton qualified first, he would start 10th in the race. Okay, Badger then going 4th quickest, 1:32.3. Lawson, 1:33.0. Got Diego on a hot lap. Crosses the line and goes 3rd, 1:31.4. No, well, they don't do it in they don't do it in F2. They have to go out on track, do their utmost best. Well, maybe that's an idea. Yeah. Diego's on an in lap. Nux then, we've got Nux, who had gone 6th quickest, 1:32.3. We've got Morris on an out lap, which is about to start his official hot lap. Load of drivers now on a hot lap. I think it would be interesting. Bit of a lockup there from I almost said Lotus, from Morris. Lotus, wrong group, wrong tier. Oh, another lockup there. Adu's now down to 4th. It's a big out on track. F-Dead's teammate. Clean. But look at those tyres. Hey up, Snips. Oh, that reminds me. Reminding me. Nobody commentating on the tier 1. Because they're not in the commentary box. Okay, Morris then, going 3rd quickest, 131.1. We've got Luso coming in there, 132.0. Mr. Blob, 132.3. Fudgebrook Muffin, 132.5. Mr. Big, 133.9. I could quite happily say the Superman Malcock then going 131.108 to go 3rd quickest. Found his feet. We're knocked down. Look at Lucas all the way down in 14th. Marcus's teammate. But the only driver who's not yet set a time is Orangey.
Cereman is now following.
Cereman, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. So we've got just under 6.5 minutes left of the session. Just going to see we've got Mr. Blob. Are you coming in? Yes, Mr. Blob's coming. Who's on the out lap? Ladus. What can Ladus do? Beg your pardon, I just knocked the mic. What can Ladus do? Currently in 9th. Stuff together. Currently in 9th. Second in the championship. On an out lap. Top 3 at the moment are F-Dead, 1 minute 30.4. Tempo, 1 minute 30.8. And Superman, 1 minute 31.1. So Ladus then starts his hot lap. Will they be quicker? Oh, half a second quicker. Sector 1. Sector 2 time. Got Morris, his teammate, out on an out lap as well. Can the Ferraris do? Nine tenths quicker on the second sector. Just find a little bit more on this back straight. DRS. Promptly. Into the braking zone for that tight hairpin. Up into the final corner. Down you go, setting a time of second. Goes second quickest there, 1 minute 30.4. Ladus puts him back. Striking distance of F dead. Who else have we got? Marcus. And Marcus is, this is sector 2 time, is slower. He's opted to go on the medium tyres. Most everybody else has gone out on the softs. Go quicker on the medium tyre. Also looks like we've got Lucas as well on an outlet. Down the back straight, Marcus. Round the corner. Start finish straight. To go quicker. Marginally quicker. Goes 9th fastest. 1 minute 31.4. Morris then in 5th place on a hot lap. Also trying to go out on the medium tyres. Split strategies then for the Ferraris, as Ladus is on the. Well, Ladus is on the. Is that the medium tyre? No, that's the soft. That's the soft. They're 6/10 slower. No, 1.5. No, over 1 second slower. Sector 3. No improvement then for Morris. Probably may well come in. Down the back straight. Ooh, big lock up there. Comes straight into the pits. Obviously not happy with those tyres, not happy with that lap. Lucas then, what can Lucas do? Down in 16th, he's got to improve. On the back straight. Tight, keep it neat. But also on the yellow tyre, they're trying something different. They'll come in. Who's going for it? Does it improve from 16th to 11th? 1 minute 31.7. Uh, 55 seconds left of the session. We've got Tempo Schwell, who is on a hot lap. Currently up in his sector 2 time. Or sector 1 time is up. Can he improve? Needs to find at least over 4/10 to catch Ladus. Go on an outlet. Onto the back straight. Does he improve? He does, he goes first. Puts the Williams on pole. 1 minute 30.3. He dug deep and found those not just 4/10, but more. There we go. That's what you do with it. All the cars are equal. But not as per the 2020 season, they're equal. So, tempo then. At tempo, on pole position, F dead. Currently second, Ladus in third. What can Superman Malk do? Improve? No improvement. Stays fourth. Morrison fifth. Hayes in sixth. Tudor Master seventh. Diego. Got Lusso. Lusso improve. I didn't see that. It was last man over the line. Fourth for Lusso. All right then. Will do. Okay, this is your classification then. So tempo. Williams on pole position in China. Next to him was Evden on row 2. We have Ladus and Lusso. Row 3, Super Malcock. And Morris. Row 4 is FaZe and Tudor. Row 5 is Diego and Marcus. 6 is Lucas and Orangey. Row 7 is Spoonfed Badger and Mr. Blob. Row 8 is then Fudge McMuffin and Nooks. And row 9 is Larson and... I didn't see who it was. I think it was Mr. Big. There we go. We'll start off with the parade lap. 0. Waiting for the driver's confirmation. Find out if it's going to rain. Stay dry. Seconds. Head to the parade lap. Chinese Grand Prix here at Shanghai. Get my commentary up. It is 28 laps. This is lap 0, 28. What are the drivers on? Okay, so we've got tempo all the way down to FaZe Martin on soft tires, including Diego is also on the soft. On the medium tires, then Tudor Masters made the most of his. We've also got Mr. Big who's starting on the soft tire as well. On the medium runners is Tudor Master, Marcus, Lucas, Orangey, Mr. Blob, Nooks, and Larson. And then hard, starting on the hard tires, is Spoonfed Badger and Fudge McMuffin. Going for a longer run, so they come down straight here, warming their tires. No penalties. There's your tires. Decision change. Done. They come down the back straight then. So there's your predictions. Those are stopping on the soft tires. Hard lap 6 to 7 or medium. One stop by putting on the hard tire. Bit of a lock up there. There's the field up. Which takes over. Start forming up the grid. Chinese Grand Prix. Was a forming. Come. Jochen, welcome in. Who's the Larson? Where's Mr. Big? Ready? Are we still waiting for Mr. Big? Yeah, we're ready to go. Got a yellow flag in Sector 3 already. Waiting for the lights. And they're off. So we have... It says orangey out in front. That is... So we've got FDead making a challenge for the lead already. Forcing them around. Wait for this. And it says lap 2. This is so bugged. We've got FDead in the lead now. And then we've got Tempo Schwell, I think, who's also Superman Malk trying to get in there as well. There we go. Keep an eye on this. So obviously FDead wants to make a quick getaway. We've got a rolling backward phase. Phase. As there's madness and mayhem going on in the field in front. We've got... Who else? We've got Ladus. Used to have caught foul. Lost a bit of... Yeah, lost a bit of the wing there. Both them and Morris have been caught up in entanglements. Not a good start for the Ferraris. Here we go. As the computer's trying to sort itself out. Coming up to the first lap then, we've got Superman trying to take Tempo. First over the line, 1 minute 38.4 for FDead. It says DRS is enabled. No, it isn't. It's only lap 1, not lap 3, lap 1. We're going to have one of these things again, aren't we? Into the pits goes... FaZe and Ladus. What is going on here? We'll keep an eye on this. Sort yourself out, computer. We're watching FDead. FaZe is all the way at the back. There's no getting away with that. There we go. There we go. So we got Superman Malcott going backwards. Back. Go up this way. What's he had? He's had a bit of a come together. Been overtaken there by Mr. Big. Has he got wing damage? Clean. No wing damage. This is fighting with Mr. Big. Where's the closest? He's trying to recover his race now then. But after a slow start, we've got Morris and Ladus right at the back. It's FDead, Tempo Schwell, Lusso, second Williams runner, doing quite well. Tudor Master in 4th place. Lucas up to 5th. Nobody yet has had any penalties. It's early days yet. Nux in 6th. Mr. Blob and Spoon-Fed Badger The two McLarens. They're on different tyre strategies. It looks like it. Marcus in 9th place then. Fudge McMuffin down in 10th. Okay, Nux has got a 3-second time penalty. So obviously Fudge McMuffin is going for... Isn't it? All right, Emily. Okay, we've got a slowing down. Has it got a problem? No, I'm okay. This is his first race. He's done quite well to qualify as high as he did. Done a bit of a yeah, he is indeed coming into the pits. Whether it's to retire, I don't know. A set of boots going on. Bays. Sorry. Bays then, sending the quickest time, 1:35.3. Set of medium tyres then going on for Superman and Malcock. Chases down his teammate phase RTO. All the while up front, FDead is keeping Tempo Schwell at bay. Tempo will have DRS now. Now. Oh, FDead's coming to the pits. All coming into the pits early. What's FDead going to put on? Also into the pits, we've got Lusso. Hard tyres going on for FDead. Medium tyre for Lusso. Rather early for the pit stops. Lap 5 out of 28. What will Tempo do? Ooh, going wide there. I take it you're the one been throwing tomatoes at me. Will Tempo come into the pits through one? Yes. One tomato I saw. Around the hairpin. And into the pits he comes. What will Tudor Master do? He's carrying on, takes the lead. Tempo then. Putting on a set of hard tyres. Who else we got? We got Lucas into the pits. Changing also to a set of hard tyres. Mr. Big is coming into the pits as well. Who knows cone for Mr. Big. And a fresh set of medium tyres going on that Pink Panther. So, it's down to Tudor Master then. Hitting the microphone. Tudor Master, we've got Mr. Blob in second place, Badger in third, up to third, Marcus up to fourth. We look at an overhead shot. Okay, DRS is now enabled. We're on lap 6. Happened to Diego. Here we go, on the back straight. Tuner Master follow everybody else. We've got Morris. What's happened to Morris? Like he's had a bit of an off. That's not Morris. That's Morris. Lock up there for Morris. Why is it all... Oh, and it's back into the pits. He's obviously had it off. Or coming together with somebody. Who else is coming into the pits? We've got Nux, Diego, and Marcus. Marcus then putting on a fresh set of hard tyres. This is getting confusing now. Diego, hard tyres for Diego, hard tyres for Marcus. Lucas coming through, and we've got Morris and Nux both into the pits. Soft tyres then for Nux. Morris putting on a set of hard tyres. We've got there's a lot of incidents going on here. Oh, big slide there for Morris. Flies off the track. Clearly those hard tyres are too cold. F-dead then. Back. Making short work of Orangey on the medium tyres. In it for the long run. In it. In it. Trying to break the toe. Orangey. No retirees yet. There we go. Trying to see where the closest battle is on the track at the moment. It looks like it's going to be Larson trying to grab hold of Fudge McMuffin. I just want a Fudge McMuffin now. It's made me hungry. So, Fudge McMuffin on the hard tyre, Larson on the medium compound. All the while these two are battling, F-Dead is creeping ever closer. He's having a look. He's having a look. I don't think he'll make a pass. And the battle continues. We're on lap. I don't know what lap we're on. It could be lap 9. I'm going to take it as lap 9. We're on lap 9 at 28. We've got 21 laps to go. So who's going backwards? Orangey. Overtaken by Tempo Schwell. And then we've got FaZe back into the pits. Oh, FaZe is retired from the session. That's the first DNF of the session. Nux there, setting 134.9. All right, thank you. May well be lap 9. I have this argument all the time. It's lap 9. You have to include that lap. Oh, okay, so it's like 20 laps then. No, 19. I don't know. I don't know. Don't confuse me, dear. Oh, put together. 19, yes. Orangey and Ladder. So what's up to Orangey? He's off the track. He's lost a bit of wing. Yeah. It'll be 20. No. Oh, I don't believe you. I'm going home. It's too late. Apparently we got a new leader. What's happened? Tuner Master. It's 19. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Now it's 19. And you include the lap that we're on. It's actually lap 10, so you've got lap 10 to go and another 18. I got Orangey into the pit. Oh, you get it. Tell that to Reckless. I know. Mr. Blob then. Leading this race from Tudor Master, Fudge McMuffin and Spoon-Fed Badger. The Badger's on the hard tyre, Fudge McMuffin is on the hard tyre, Tudor Master is on the medium tyre, Mr. Blob is on the medium tyre. Where is this battle? It's Badger. May well have been Fudge McMuffin, I think. Then we've got Tudor Master into the pits. There are hard tyres going on. They're all going to the end on these tyres. Lucas then getting a 3-second time penalty. Oh, cold tyres again. These tyres take a little while to warm up. So Badger then. Badger. Where's Badger? Badger. Gives him a little time now to Fudge McMuffin. What? Crazy. Larson then drawing in a Badger. Evenly spread at the moment. We've only had one retiree. What happened to FaZe? Drop in and what happened? Tudor Master then. 3-second time penalty. Anything in chat? Marcus within half a second of Diego. It's Mr. Big overtaking.
I've come to tickle your pickle.
Yes, she did. Trying to find out where the best battles are. They're all around here. It is literally Marcus and Diego. Marcus and Diego. Hey, that dude. How are you, mate? We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3. It's Lucas. Is he heading off? Going backwards. He moving? Oh, he's lost it big time. Lucas has lost it big time. Get back on track. There we go. Looks okay. And Morris then trying to make a move on Mr. Big. Say that too often. Let's go through. How are you, that dude? Lucas then getting a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Lucas has had enough, he's retired. Yay! Our second retiree then is Lucas. Ups there. So, Badger. Larson has overtaken Badger. Oh, we've got Mr. Blob into the pits then. Changes those medium tyres for hard tyres. Who else is into the pit? Larson into the pits then. Here we go on lap 14 out of 28. Work that one out. 15 lap. No. I don't talk to me. We got a new leader now. Fudge McMuffin. Yes, that's what I was thinking. "15 laps to go. We're on lap 14. One of those days today, it really is. All the while, F-Dead is creepy, catchy. He is just under 5 seconds now away from spoon-fed Badger. It really is. It really is. We've got Mr. Blob then trying to catch up, Luso. With a lock up there on those brand new hard tyres. Mr. Blob does overtake because Luso's coming to the pits. So many pitting. It's confusing. So, Luso then into the pits, puts out a fresh set of hard tyres and goes back out. Morris then overtaking Nooks. Nooks comes into the pits. Those soft tyres for a set of hards and heads back out. Orangey, 3-second time penalty then. We'll watch F-Dead trying to catch up. Field is so spread out now. can see Badger in front of him. Catch up. What is Badger on? Hard tyres. Fudge McMuffin? Hard tyres. Badger did actually say he would do quite well in this race. Said that earlier. What are the state of his tyres? Let's have a look. He's done 15 laps on these tyres, as has Fudge McMuffin. I dare say they will probably have to come in before the end. We'll probably put on a soft tyres. Adus has done well to catch back up to 6th place. Look at the position change. I don't know, I just got rid of it all. Look at the position change. 14 places, 11 places. Mr. Blob up 9. Larson up 3. Got Mr. Big into the pits. Mr. Big putting on. That way. Putting on a fresh set of medium tyres for Mr. Big. And the hairpin. So I reckon these tyres could easily go to what, lap 20, 21. Well, with my notes. Hello, dear. Can't be arsed. Can't be arsed. Right. Okay, Badger then. First one to pit in. And he's put on medium tyres, which is quite a surprise. He's out in 10th place. Got Superman. Malcock. Put on a set of medium tyres. What will Fudge McMuffin do? Because F-Dead's now back up to 2nd place. What? How else would you pronounce? Go rude. Rude. Okay, will Fudge come in? Fudge does come in. Oh, yes. Get rid of those tyres. What are you going to put on? It's lap 18 out of 28. 9 laps to go. F-Dead taking the lead then. Set a medium tyres going on, and that Alfa Romeo. Adus coming through. Marcus through. Diego through. Bit of a coming together. And Ladus was the loser of that one. Another all coming together here. Badger in all of this, is he still okay? He'll make his way through the field. Target, Ladus. Not watching chat. Bide your time, Badger. Bide your time. Get him on the straight. Here we go. We'll get DRS. In. Oh, not this time, but it's a lot closer. Oh, I thought I was going to make the move there. Marcus, 134.9. Team Haas. Certainly make the move count now as it does get DRS. Down the straight. Up into 8th place. Larson and Tudor Master duking out as well. Superman then 133.6. That's this time. So we're looking at Larson on the hard tyre and Tudor Master was on the also on the hard tyre. Muffin, oh, locking up. Marcus, Mr. Blob. I want to say Mr. Blob. I say Mr. Blobby. Blobby. And Tempo Schwell done well to get back up to 2nd place, and F Dead out in 1st. Tyres have done now 13 laps. Taken to the end. So let's have a look then. Larson trying to overtake Udemaster. And we've got Fudge McMuffin trying to make a move on Marcus. Keep an eye on Badger. Nook's overtaking Orangey then. To make these last 9 laps count. What's the interval to the leader? There we go. The Fudge McMuffin has got to make up 10 seconds on the leader. Dispatches. Oh, not quite. Locks up there on that wide. We'll get him on the straight. Wait for it. Get him on the straight. Mark is sliding all over the place on those hards. And Mr. Big retires from the session. DNF there for Mr. Big. Does indeed. Oh, they touch. So, next target then for Fudge is Mr. Blob. And what about... Oh, we've got that stuck out. Penalties. 3 seconds Mr. Blob may well have. Badger within striking distance of Larson. Gonna make it on this round. On to the start finish straight. We'll get DRS. Closing, closing, close. So Larson's got DRS. Last of the late breakers on this one. Larson locking up. Both of them getting DRS. Which Muffin has taken Blob. That sounds so wrong. Budge McMuffin has dispatched Mr. Blob. Next target up then. Nearly 3 seconds, just under 3 seconds up the road is Tempo. Like Badger will be making a move on Larson very, very soon. Lap 22 out of 28. Look at Fudge. Badger, McLaren. Catches up to this battling pair of Tudormaster and Larson. In good striking distance. They make it over. Larson going a bit wide. Still a bit too far back. Butch McMuffin then. Juicing the gap. Tempo swell. Top three do not have penalties. This is interesting. Look at Badger. Caught up to them and just can't get past Larson. Larson gets DRS as well, but Badger is a lot closer. Can he make the move? Last of the late breakers. Oh, lock up there from Larson. But Badger had to avoid. Butch McMuffin then. Cut the deficit to Tempo down to 1.5 seconds. 24 of 28. Got 5 laps to go. All the while, Efterhead just ever increasing. Superman then getting a 3-second time penalty. Down in 11th. His tyres are probably giving out at this point. Not too bad. A little bit of graining. So, under a second now. Should get DRS. Did get DRS, that'll help him. Close the gap. Don't lock up. Clean. Tempo Schwell then getting a 3-second time penalty. It's all over, he's lost second. But all it has to do is just stay put. Try and get by. At 25 out of 24 laps to go. We're going to stay with this. Which McMuffin could do with these points. Oh, he did cross the line first last week. Ended up finishing second. Penalties were removed. Oh, we've got a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. What's F Dead gonna do? Where is he on the track? Okay, virtual safety car's over. Carry on. Oh, Tempo then losing it big. Lost it big time there. Nux has left the session. That's hurted bad. Such an excellent drive there from Nux. So, can Fudge McMuffin do anything about F-Dead? F-Dead's tyres must be screaming by now. Tyre has done 20 laps. We have 3 laps to go. They will be dropping off the cliff this circuit. Tyre eater. Can Fudge make up 6 seconds in 3 laps? Find out. Gap in 5.5 seconds. Morris is into the pits yet again. Butch McMuffin can see F-Dead. A little bit of a lock up there. Marcus is into striking distance. Peter Master then to 5th. And Marcus just going around the corner. F-Dead just going around the corner. Down we go. We're on lap 27 out of 28. 2 laps to go. The gap down to 5 seconds. Don't think at this late stage that Fudge McMuffin can do anything about F-Dead. But I believe F-Dead's tyres are actually dead. They are dead. The gap down to 4.5 seconds now. Have a look at these tyres. Rears don't look too bad. A lot of graining on the keep an eye on him. Closing stages. A lot of the lock up there from Fudge. Gap still 4.5 seconds. Tantalizingly see F-Dead in front of him. It's late stages, not a lot he can do about it. Absolutely not a lot we can do about it. Unless something drastically happens on the last lap. This is the last lap, so we're going to be watching Fudge F-Dead then. Michelle going backwards, losing out to Ladus and Diego. I think at this point, Fudge McMuffin's conceded the gap nearly back up to the gap still maintained at 4.5 seconds. Fudge McMuffin, Morris setting the fastest time then, down in 13th place, no extra points. And there we go. There's your winner, F-Dead. First place. Second is Fudge McMuffin. Marcus coming home in third. Fourth place will be Mr. Blob. Fifth place is Tudor Master. Larson coming over the line in sixth. But finishing fifth. Spoonfed Badger then. A good retirement. Good finish for Badger. Tempo Schwell finishing eighth. Ladus over the line in 9th. Super Malcock in 10th. Luso then finishing 11th. DNF from Diego, which means Morris will finish in 12th, and Orangey in 14th place. There we go. That up. Another DNF for Diego. He's posted something in chat. Obviously not happy about something. So congratulations to F-Dead. Who was the driver of the day? Driver of the day, Fudge McMuffin. Rightly so. Excellent. There we go. Another win for F-Dead, extending his lead in the championship. This race now continues on to Vietnam in a week's time. There's your final classification. F-Dead in first place, Fudge McMuffin second, Marcus in third, Mr. Blob was fourth, Larson, the Tudor Master, Spoonfed Badger, Tempo Schwell, Ladus, Superman Malcock, Luso, Morris, and Orangey, and unclassified then would be Diego. Marcus doesn't make the podium yet. Diego, Nux, Mr. Big, Lucas, and FaZe. Right, we'll go and speak to those then. Accusations of dirty racing. Oh, we're going to speak to the winners very, very shortly. Very, very shortly.
Hi guys.
Hello. One sec. Deafen everybody. We're waiting for that. I've got the guys ready and raring to talk to you. One moment. Let's get out of this then. Let's exit this. Do you want to leave the session? Yes. I could have left it on that. Right then, back to chat. Gotta make sure I can hear everybody. Get everything set up. Okay. What am I turning down? Echo Gaming I'm turning down. I accept. Go through all this crap. Hold on. What is it doing? It's a weird game. Weird game. Right. All close. Let's have a word. Let's have a word with our winners. Hold on. Let me just get this queued up. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Right. What a thrilling race. Congratulations, Marcus, on third place. Start with you first. Again.
Yes. No, I'm very happy with that, to be fair.
Interesting choice of tyre to go on to qualifying.
Well, personally, I don't think it was interesting. I knew coming into the softs didn't work in the race.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a clear plan of going medium to hard, boxing lap 12.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I got wing damage on the first corner. So I did a few laps to test the waters, but ultimately decided that it was time to replace the wing and go on the hard tyre.
A wise decision that was.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So a fairly lonely race for yourself, would you say?
I had a bit of action, but nothing too much. I think if I didn't have to replace my wing in that pit lane, there's a possibility that I win this race because of the time that it takes to replace it. But I mean, I'm happy with how I raced today.
Fans are certainly happy.
How are they?
What was I going to say? Do we know what happened to Lucas? He retired quite earlier, which was a bit of a surprise.
So Lucas got a new racing wheel today and the G920, and he didn't like the brake pedal. He got wing damage first corner as well. Yeah, no, that's what I've done. I was literally telling him that before the race, and he was like, no, my knees need to be next to each other or whatever. But yeah, that was his reason. He just didn't like how his steering wheel was working. So
tell him to have a word with Paperclip. G29. Okay. Tell him to have a word with Paperclip because Paperclip has G29. He's got it all set up perfect. So,
got it.
Yeah. Right. He set me up with mine. So that's the advice I'm giving people. Go to Paperclip. He'll sort it out for you.
Yep. No. I'll tell him.
So Vietnam then next week. Looking forward to that one?
To be honest, I quite like the track. I mean, the third sector's good fun, but if one mistake and you're in the wall, so who knows?
Quite easily. Well, we may well be speaking to you again next weekend then.
Let's hope so.
Well,
let's hope that we get Lucas back in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And then who have we got? Fudge McMuffin. Congratulations on second.
I'm thrilled with that one.
Yeah. So how was your qualifying and how did that go?
Well, the qualifying was awful. Like I've found it quite hard to find a quick pace around here.
Yeah.
But in a couple of practice races, it's my race pace.
Yeah.
It seems to just save me a lot.
I was gunning for you. I was thinking like you were like 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind. When I don't think who it was now. It spun off in front of you. Back straight. I thought, oh, you're about 6 seconds behind F-Dead. You've got to catch him up now. Could you do it? It was like 4 or 5 laps to go. It was like...
Yeah, I think tyres were just giving up at that point because I'm not sure if I regret going on to mediums as early as I did because them hards on this track, they just
tempo, isn't it? Yeah.
They just keep their performance. Like, I think the last couple of laps I did before I went into pits on them hards were my fastest laps on them hards. It's insane, them hards, and yeah, I don't know if I regret going on to mediums as early as I did, but still.
It was a surprise. I hadn't expected you to go into the pits. I thought you'd probably hang it out for a few more laps.
It was there, but I
try and do
was
some
thinking.
last few laps on the soft tire to try and.
Oh no, I don't think there's any point going on softs here. You get about 4 laps and that's it. You lost 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah, that was something else. I was quite surprised because it said when it comes up with the predictions, so it's like the hard tire lasting between 5 and 9 laps. And then everybody practically started coming in at lap 5 that was on the hard on the soft tires.
Yeah, no, they don't last at all, and I think the hard compounds are a lot better for this track.
So another second place.
Yeah.
Will do you good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially where I started.
So your thoughts on Vietnam next week? Do you like it? Think you'll do well?
I like it, but I'm not good at it.
Neither am I.
Like I enjoy it. I love challenging circuits, but I'm bad at them. It's when walls are right next to you. I need room to make errors, me.
Yes, it's definitely an unforgiving circuit. Well, congratulations on second place.
Thanks a lot.
Muffin. I dare say we'll probably be talking to you again next week.
I do hope so.
And so, last but very not least, F-Dead, congratulations.
Thank you.
Another win.
Yeah, back to back.
To back. You qualified quite high. Actually, I was quite surprised Tempo beat you. I mean,
I had a chance to get it, but I just lost the back end at the middle sector.
So, but still, you started on the hard tire. You managed to get ahead of Tempo. So you got to congratulate him. That was a brilliant performance for the Williams.
Yeah.
And then you made that really, really early pit stop, right about lap 5 to the hard tire. So how did it go on from there?
Well, already the softs were off, they were off, so I went on to the hards. Yesterday tried going a long stint on the hards and it worked, so I was sure about the strategy. And it worked, yeah.
Would I be right in saying maybe around about literally lap 27 or 28 you started, your tyres were dropping off?
Yeah, they were really dropping off. So
I
I was
think
just
at one point,
focusing on finishing the race and not getting any penalties.
Yeah. At one point it must have been lap 27. Regiment Muffin had gained a second on you. Oh, your tyres are going. Can you put it off? But you did. You managed to get through. And I say all three of you, it was definitely clean racing. I know there's a bit of talk of dirty racing going on, but no penalties for you guys. So obviously those positions stick. Well, anything can change. So F-Dead then, are you looking forward to Vietnam?
Yes, but I didn't really do any races on it, so I gotta find out. Yeah, I did like 1 or 2 races, so
yeah,
you'll see.
Hey, I dare say you'll. So who was it? Is it Seriman? My son, congratulations, F-Dead. I dare say we'll be talking to you again next week then, F-Dead, more than likely. Congratulations.
I hope so.
Congratulations on that win, and congratulations to all of you making up the podium. It was an excellent race this week. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of action, a lot of pitting going on as well.
I had some fun battles.
Yes, and relatively clean. So, unlike the past couple of races where like most of the drivers got penalties, it was the other way around. It was only like 3, 4 that got penalties.
I was dead close. I definitely used both my 2 free warnings.
Yeah, no. The only place where you can get the warning is on the last corner, really.
Yeah, it's that last corner.
So when I was
easy.
pushing you, Fudge, I got 1, but I gave up after that because I just didn't want to risk anything.
Yeah. I was just hoping I could get past you quickly because I didn't want my tyres to die like last time.
Oh yeah, no. I tried to give you a bit of a battle, but obviously not enough.
Oh no, it was great. It was good fun.
It was good fun, and hopefully Vietnam will be as much fun next weekend. We'll find out. Anyway, thanks very much. Congratulations, all three of you. And I dare say I'll be talking to one or two, or even all three of you again next weekend.
Let's not hope so. we need Lucas back here.
We do. Well, hopefully he's got a week to get used to his wheel. And like I say, if he goes to see Paperclip, I'm sure Paperclip will give him some pointers. Definitely gave me a lot of pointers. I was really struggling with my wheel when I first played F1 2020, and he just like, oh, this is how I've got my setup. So I did it the same, and it runs a lot easier. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going. Thank you very much. Congratulations all, and see you next weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
And cheers. See ya.
Bye. Have a good
Cheers,
week.
bye.
Okay, that is it from me. You need to admit, better than his father. Well, that is it. We're back again. Round 7, Vietnam. What's the circuit called? Called something, isn't it? Let's say the Hanoi circuit at Vietnam. Same time, same place, Tier 2. Round 7, Vietnam. Join us for that. That's it from me. Back to that screen. That music stops. Music on. Deafening you all. Right. Okay, so that is it. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Ikebacker. You have been absolutely awesome. Until next time, fly safe, drive safe, and be safe. Keep it in the black and on the black and on the track. We'll be back on Tuesday. I'm probably going to be playing PC Building Simulator again because I'm just so totally hooked and done. We'll have more F1 action next Sunday. Like I said, round 7. The Vietnamese Grand Prix. Join us for that. I'll catch you next week anyway with PC Building Simulator, Elite Dangerous. We're going to have some Forza on Friday. A lot of fun. Until then, take care. Thank you very much. Until next time. Bye-bye for now.